Hi there, welcome to theclearskinessentials.com. I'm Natasha St. Michael, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So recently I was tagged by Angel from the TheAbernathys GoGreen YouTube channel, and the tag is, would you rather? And it's actually a special tag for the Green Beauty Skincare Edition. And so I thought this is great because there's a lot of tags that go around YouTube, especially within the beauty community, but it's nice that we have one that's specifically for green beauty or eco beauty or natural skincare. So I'm gonna, below this video, I'm gonna list out all the questions for the tag. Plus I'm also gonna link Angel's video. And if you want to actually do a video, because you see this and you're like, how cool is this? I want to make a video like this too. Please do, and please email me or tag me so that I can check it out, because I think the more people that get involved in these tags, the funner it is. So, and I love videos that are tags and just hearing different people's responses and all of that. All right, so let's get started. I just want to mention that all the questions are on my phone, so here and there I'm going to be looking down to read the questions. So the first question is, would you rather use coconut oil or lose all your sunscreen? This is an interesting question because, first of all, you guys might already know this, but I get terrible breakouts from coconut oil. I would say coconut oil is one of the worst ingredients for my skin personally. I get pretty much little bumps all over my forehead from using it on my face. I get rashes and bumps all over my body even. So I tend to stay away from pure coconut oil. But on the other end of things, if I have to give up sunscreen, that to me is even worse because I live in Bali, Indonesia. It's very hot here. Even like early morning, if I don't wear sunscreen, I get burnt. So if I were to pick between the two, between having to use coconut oil or giving up sunscreen, I'd pretty much choose using coconut oil so I can keep my sunscreen. So even though I would have to get breakouts from the coconut oil, I'd rather have that than get sunburned. So that's my answer. That's a toughie. Next question. Would you rather give up oils or toners? This I think is for me is very easy. I'm not the biggest fan of toners. I think nowadays, like a lot of times people view toners as kind of like their second step in their cleansing routine to get rid of residual dirt and makeup. Or some people view it as balancing the pH of their skin. Personally, I think that if your cleanser doesn't take off your makeup properly, you need to get a better cleanser, not use a toner for that. And I would also say too is that if something's going to throw the pH balance off of your skin, such as like using a soap, that too isn't good, and I wouldn't be relying on a toner for that. So personally, I'm not the biggest fan of those kind of toners, especially toners that have like alcohol in it or any kind of stripping ingredients. On the other end of things, there are like hydrating toners, exfoliating toners, stuff like that. But I still don't feel that is very essential. And I feel that I'd rather use, if I need extra hydration, I'd rather use an essence. And if I wanted, let's say, to use exfoliating acids, instead of using a toner that contains it, I think I'd rather use a serum. And that's how I go. So I'd rather get rid of the toners and keep facial oils. Next question is, would you rather use Neutrogena or Oil of Olay? This is tough because, as you guys know, I live in Bali, Indonesia, and I don't know when the last time I've ever seen Oil of Olay or even Neutrogena. I don't even know if that's even available here. And I never watch television, so I don't even know when it comes down to those kind of products, what they offer, what's available, none of that. And I've never used Oil of Olay in my life. Back when I was a teenager, I definitely used Neutrogena. So I would say I would go with Neutrogena if I had to choose between the two. The next question is, would you rather solely use chemical or physical exfoliation? This is a really good question. I would say this is actually very easy for me to answer as well, because I would say in recent years, probably since around the time I turned 40 or 41, I just can't use physical exfoliation anymore, especially not like I used to. I used to use it a lot in my 20s and like 30s, and And nowadays I just find it irritates my skin. It doesn't feel good on my skin. My skin sometimes feels raw after using it, and I just, nah. I think that there's so many great chemical exfoliants available that do such a great job, an even better job than like a scrub, that I much prefer that. It's so much more gentle. And some exfoliating acids even can be quite hydrating. So I'd rather go in that direction than using a scrub. And even recently, I have 1 or 2 scrubs still in my rotation that I've moved into the shower to just use on my body rather than my face. So yeah, moving away from that. Next question is, would you rather have a bad chemical peel or spend all day in the sun in Hawaii with no sunscreen? Oh God. I'd rather have a bad chemical peel. I feel like I can sort that out a lot better than spending a whole day without sunscreen. As I mentioned before, I get burnt so easily, and I can't go a day without sunscreen. It's just, no. So I feel that with a chemical peel, as bad as it could be, at least it's just isolated on my face and I can do something about it, whereas being outdoors all day in the hot sun, that would be terrible. Next question. Would you rather an airplane lost all your skincare or makeup? I'd rather the airplane lose my makeup. I don't collect makeup. I like makeup, but I don't wear it a lot. It's not a necessity in my life. I don't feel like I'm gonna die if I don't have it. Whereas skincare, I love skincare. I love it so much, and I invest a lot of money in it, and I wouldn't want to lose that. It's like, take my makeup, but just please leave my skincare. The next question is, if you had $250 to spend on skincare, what would you buy? This is an awesome question, and this is easy. I would buy Strom's products. I think I would buy either the Problem Solver or the Blue Cocoon. So I've had the Problem Solver before, and I would say it's one of my favorite facial masks. I adore it, and even over, I'd say, like the past year, I've been wanting to buy it again. But every time I'm about to like click on the buy now, I get this vision of my husband. And recently, I don't think I've mentioned this, is that we're actually building our home, and we've had to put all our money and all our time into doing this. And my husband's always reminding me that I have to stay on budget. And so I've wanted to buy Strom's products so badly. But whenever I'm about to do it, I just see him and how hard we're working to build this house that I have to stop and be like, okay, gotta be responsible. And yeah, so if someone gave me $250, that's what I'd be buying, yes. Her products are amazing. I've only used the Problem Solver before. I recently did buy a sample of the Blue Cocoon, and it's amazing as well. And it's just her products, they resonate with me. And so far what I've tried, I've really loved. Next question is, if you had to give up your entire skincare collection and only keep 3 products, what would they be? Okay, what would they be? I would say the first product would be Living Libations, Best Skin Ever. I'm not sure which one I'd keep, any of them, it's fine. I've tried many of the Best Skin Evers, like the Rose one, Sea Buckthorn, the Vanilla one is amazing, the Tropical one. I've tried like a lot of them, and they all work great for my skin. So I would keep one of those because I use that as my cleanser, and I could use that as a moisturizer. So I'd keep that. I would also keep Drunk Elephant. I would keep the t.l.c. Framboise Glycolic Night Serum. I would definitely keep that because I love that. That's like my ultimate favorite exfoliator. And I find that with that product, it keeps my skin clear, it keeps my pores unclogged, it brightens my skin, it keeps it smooth, everything. It's everything in one. It's the best treatment product. So I would keep that, and I would keep Suntegrity Sunscreen. Okay, because as I've mentioned over and over again, I need my sunscreen. I think that like I can just live with those 3 products and be happy as can be. Next question. Would you rather give up peptides or vitamin C? I would say I'd rather give up the peptides and keep the vitamin C. Some of you know this, I have melasma. I gave birth to my daughter a little bit less than a year ago. And with both my pregnancies, I developed melasma, and it's been lingering. I've gotten rid of most of it. I would say about like I'm at 90% gone of it. And vitamin C has been the key ingredient that's been getting rid of it. So I don't want to give that up. I'd rather get rid of the peptides. Next question. Would you rather give up hydration or acids? I give up the hydration and keep the acids. Mainly because things like lactic acid are actually hydrating. So if you choose the right acids, you can hydrate your skin at the same time as you exfoliate it. Plus, I find that if you're not exfoliating your skin properly, it's harder to hydrate and moisturize your skin. So I'd rather actually have the acids. Next question. Would you rather give up skincare or deodorant? Oh, okay. I'd rather give up the deodorant. For me, I find that I can actually control body odor. I like using deodorant every single day, but if I had to give it up, I could, because there's certain foods that give me body odor. And in particular, grains, so like breads or whole grains, flour, things like that. All of that gives me body odor. I don't really get body odor from rice, but I do from wheat or oats or things like that. So that I can control it with that, and also eliminating coffee. Anything that makes me sweat, like coffee or any kind of caffeine, chocolate, that also gives me BO. So I find if you can kind of tune in with your body, you can figure out certain foods that really like make you stink, and other foods that actually can help control it. And I find having more vegetables, more fruit in your diet, things like that, being more hydrated just in general dilutes things. So, and I can always make my own deodorant as well. That's easy. So give up the deodorant, definitely keep my skincare. Next question is, would you rather use rosehip seed oil or jojoba oil? I love rosehip seed oil. I would definitely say I would use that over the jojoba oil. But I do like jojoba oil in my facial cleanser. So that's kind of a tough one, but I would say I'd rather keep the rosehip seed oil. And it's good for melasma. Next question. Would you rather use retinol or carrot seed oil? I've never used carrot seed oil. So if I had to choose between the two, maybe I'd keep the carrot seed oil so I can try it out. I've never really like heard any hype about it or anything. So my curiosity is definitely piqued now. And as you guys know, I always like to try new things. So retinol or carrot seed oil, maybe I'll go with the carrot seed oil. And the next question, and actually this is the last question, and this is, I would say, the most difficult question. So, would you rather meet Caroline Hirons or Tata Harper? And when I read this question, I was like, oh God, it's hard to choose between people. You know, like choosing between skincare is easy, but like choosing between like who you want to hang out with, that's difficult. Especially because these two women are lovely. I haven't met either of them, but I've been following them online for many years. And I would say if I had to choose between the two, I think I would choose Caroline Hirons. And the reason why is because, and I don't think many people know this, but I'm very shy. I'm so shy. I'm very quiet. I'm always just kind of to myself. I just like do things quietly by myself all the time. And people like me do well being around people that are outgoing and fun and yeah, it's a good balance. I'm not intimidated by her, and at the same time, she just seems like a lot of fun. That I feel like I would just be able to have a lot of fun with her. Plus, also she loves Duran Duran, and I'm a huge Duran Duran fan. So I think that having that in common would be a good thing. So I would hang out with Caroline Hirons. So these are the answers to my question. Again, I'm going to list all these questions below. If you want to join this tag, please do. Please email me your video if you do a video on this, and I want to see it. And yeah, and just thank you for watching this and hanging out with me. And yeah, I'm wishing everyone a fabulous day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.